Hey, what's up, Mike? Did you know that solar energy saves money and resources? Solar energy is taken by rays given off by the sun and turned into useful energy.
Yo, I'm Phillip Gentges, but yeah man, I heard that, but I also hear it's extremely expensive to buy and set up and can sometimes take almost 11 years to make the money spent back.
Yeah, that's true, but after the initial costs it is virtually free and is very easy to get government incentives which would help with the costs, plus they don't give off any harmful emissions.
Man, but if you were trying to power a whole city off of like a real power plant, you'd have to cover millions of acres of land, which is a huge environmental issue.
Solar energy plants can be set up almost anywhere and require very little maintenance, which would cut costs to run it.
Yeah, but if you're using it to run something all day, you need to have grid energy storage system to save up energy to use when it's cloudy or dark out, since they don't work well or at all during those times. But fossil fuels work at all times of the day or whenever you need it.
Yeah, you have to use a LED grid or battery. Also, places like Denmark and Holland have many solar panels, which proves that you do not necessarily have to have a hot climate. You would also be helping the land and air by not burying anything or drilling in the land.
That's true, but one of the materials, cadmium, used on making photovoltaic panels might be toxic to the environment.
Yes, but the panels would not be nearly as dangerous as the amount of carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide being created by burning fossil fuels, which damages the ozone and creates acid rain.
Well, a new technology called carbon capture and storage significantly reduces the amount of emissions produced from coal-burning plants, including carbon dioxide. Besides, most solar panels only produce a minimal amount of energy in comparison to a power plant, and aren't very efficient. They produce less than 100 watts per square meter of the 1,370 watts per square meter that the sun's rays actually produce, where coal power plants are about 36% efficient.
That's true, however, you still must dump the carbon dioxide somewhere, which would eventually cause problems. Solar panels can power homes and buildings for almost nothing, which can cut water and electric bills by 80%, but also can help power poorer countries.
Yeah, but solar panels can be affected by weather and pollution, which can make it hard to use as a primary energy source in some places.
Yes, but it would be much cheaper than using fossil fuels, and after the solar panels are set up they require no additional costs or labor.
That's true, but fossil fuels are relatively cheap and plentiful in comparison to other fuels, and the income from sales of this fuel can help to support an economy.
Yeah, you make good points. I hope we can find the best way to use energy and not worry about health.
Yeah, solar energy is a good possible substitute in some ways, but hopefully a good environmental and efficient substitute will develop in the coming years that can supply plentiful and cheap energy.